Alrighty. Yeah, this looks good. Stream is healthy. Alright. So let's go ahead and open up Vert Manager. The first thing we need to do is move our ISO from downloads. What did you download as? Install AMD minimal slash mount time sync ISOs. I think I should just put it in here. ls slash mount time sync ISOs. Oh, I forgot to pop out my chat. But yeah, it is there. Let me do that real quick. And banish it to that one. Alright. So now we should be able to create a new virtual machine. Alright, and we'll just call this ISOs. And to Linux. We have quite a bit of RAM, so we can honestly give it like a shit ton. Let's just give it 16 gigabytes for now. What's 16 times 1024? No, 24. 16,384. $16,384, and we'll give it half. And we have 173 gigs in the default. Let's go ahead and give it a manual one. And let's go ahead and make directory slash mount backup gentoo. And then we'll name this gentoo. Is that not what I was? Oh, I need to create the local storage volume. There we go. And we can honestly up this to like 40. Yo, what's up, Strawberry Kitten? How you doing? We're installing Gentoo. on a VM. Mic is quiet, by the way. Oh no. Hello, testing. I can turn the music down a little bit. I can turn my mic up a little bit, but if I do it too much, it'll distort it. All right, how is that? Is that any better? So I also want to make sure it's not like picking up background noise. Oh, okay, bad. All right. But yes, we are setting up a VM, and I want to do it using my own local AI. I just got Open Web UI here. To like help me if I need AI help, you know. But so far it's just how big I want to make this. It's 40 gigabytes, and then choose that. Yeah, I was seeing over here they have a whole handbook for it. Yeah, and my local AI you can give it websites, attach web page. So I gave it the first web page of the handbook, and I told it to save everything, and it did not save it. Like it actually just gave me a brief installation guide back. Um, yeah, apparently it's only 10 steps. Who would have known? We can just leave it as gentoo actually. Um, okay. Yeah, apparently it's only 10 steps, you know? Light work, no reaction. Okay, let me put this over here. Oh my gosh. I hope this is showing up on the screen share. All right. Okay. It's just going. It's automatically doing shit. Live CD login, root automatic login. Welcome to the Gentoo Linux minimal installation CD. The root password on the system has been auto scrambled for security. If any Ethernet adapters were detected at boot, it should be auto configured if DHCP is available on your. Okay. Word. That does sound like a good idea. Can I do that right now? I don't know. Wait. Oh, yeah. Look at that. To restart an SSH server on this system, so I have to start the SSHD service. You need to log in remotely as root. Type password root to reset root's password to a known value. Okay. Word. So let's go ahead. I don't know if I need to do this. What this is talking about up here. Um, but let's go ahead and start the server, I guess. Try to ping Google. Yeah, it's working. And then come on, please. Yes. All right. DNS and internet, it's all working. Oh, but that. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. It made the text go away. How am I supposed to copy what it said? What if I just like clear? Alright, word. Um, help. Alright, word. I need to grab my help, I guess. Yeah, I realize that now. Instructions are gone, bro. Help. What am I even gonna search for? You know what? Do I have less? I think I need to do it like this though. Oh, yo, I'm a genius. Okay. Is there a way I can get it to re-say everything? Oh wait, yo, in theory, I can find the file that displays the welcome message. Or cause I know how to do that on Alpine. Relog in. Yo, facts. I could just relog in simply. Yeah, control D. What is it, bro? Let me out. Exit. Let's go. Mot D. Let me see if that's what it is. Cat slash etc slash mot. Oh yeah. Yo, see? Either way, would have worked. Alright, hell yeah. Slash etc init d slash s hd starts. Alright, lit. It started. Okay, word. So I need to find a new home for you. Unfortunately, this is where. So I was so used to Windows, that when I set up my workspaces on my computer, I maxed it at 4 because I wasn't utilizing them at all. Period, and I didn't want to have the keybinds for them. But I'm now in a situation where I'm actively using all 4 for different stuff, and I can't have like my clean separation anymore. I mean, oh wait, I forget I can do this. Hold on. I do that, 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 that. Yes! Now I can do this. I3 is a W. Alright, so now it's clear. How the hell do I SSH into this though? What's its IP address? Would it show me here? How many containers do I have open right now? Just the one? Why the hell do I have so many? Is this Hyperland? It's not Hyperland. It is X11. Okay, I thought it might show me here. Just because oh wait, this might be it actually. Or it might actually be this. Either way, those don't have valid IP addresses that I can hit. Actually, that works. Nah. Ooh, that's a good idea. Alright, word? Root at 192.168. 1.147. Why do I feel like this is like a recognizable one as well? Uh, let's go. Yo, W's. Okay, this is sick. I already feel like I have like my own like, like what's left to set up? We're in. We hacked the mainframe. Um, what do I do now? We have an internet connection. I need to prep the hard disk. Exactly to avoid errors. Yes, I'm pretty good at following instructions. Okay. Corresponding to the next set of chapters, each step represents a certain state. Well, I already have the environment. That's one. I already have the internet connection. That's two. So now we just gotta do step three. Never done gentoo, just LFS. What's LFS? LFS. Linux from scratch. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, Linux from scratch. Okay, word. I want to try that. I want to make my own distro. That's what Linux from scratch is, right? You just make your own distro essentially. And my like thing on an Athlon 64 in 2010. The hell is an Athlon 64? All right. All right. Lock in here. So let's go to chapter 3. In love with a white girl. Presents an overwhelming amount of options. I need to get my glasses on, bro. LFS is good for learning. You could use it as a base for your own distro. Okay. I'm all for learning, believe me. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, that checks out. Um Alright, let's go to chapter 3. Figuring the network, preparing the disk. I don't know if you listen to Smoke Dope 2016, but like I'm low key putting you on right now. Underground shit for real, for real. This is a lot, bro. Like this is a lot to look at. Introduction to block devices. Is it like teaching me before we actually do it? So it will take ages to finish. Do you want me to like read this out loud? Like, do I even need to read all this? I don't need an MBR, bro. Yes, this is what I need. Partition tables. Is there a VM section? Oh wait, they have Vertio. Okay. If you want to learn, you should read everything. Alright, I'll read it out loud. Virtualized devices are found only within a QEMU virtual emulator. Vertio BLK driver provides this access to host allocated drive space for this virtual machine. That said, it's a great way to try out Gentoo inside a virtual machine. Let's click on that, you know? Okay, I know what virtualization is. Okay, that was not helpful. Okay, regardless, can I just hit him with a LSBLK? Oh, yo, that translates. Um, so it already sees it. VDA, VDA. So what is left for me to do? 'Cause I don't plan on changing its partitioning. Okay, it's still okay. It's running. Yeah, it's still not fully installed. I don't think. Like I don't have anything yet. 'Cause this says ROM, and it hasn't even touched the disk, and it needs to make a boot partition. Facts. So do I need to manually partition this? You are in the live system that's used to build the system you will eventually use. Yes, yes, that is what I figured. It's reminiscent of the time when I had to arch chroot into my arch installation to fix it because I broke the grub. All right, all right. I ain't even gonna lie. I use arch install. And I low-key didn't set up any kind of partitioning or anything like that on my system. And then I went back and set up the partitioning and like Luke's encryption and all that. And then I actually broke my laptop for like 2 weeks. And I had to use a USB drive to use my laptop. Shit was cursed, bro. I learned a lot though. I didn't reinstall because I'd already put in so much work figuring out the Wi-Fi and the sound and like everything else, like like the sunk cost fallacy. Like I was determined to fix it, because restarting made me feel like a bitch. Like restarting is just like, oh, I can't handle a problem. I'm just gonna go code red right away. Like I felt personally challenged by this bug because I was using ChatGPT, and that's only because someone told me. They're like, if you can't, okay. So I posted a thing asking for help, right? And it was a picture of the screen that pops up before you hit Start X and shit like that. And for some reason, my computer was like freezing on that screen. So I posted a picture of it on Reddit and was like, can someone please help me? My Arch install keeps booting to this screen and only this screen, and I can't type anything and I don't know what to do. And so one person just said, this was the first guy. He was like, if you can't figure it out, then Arch isn't for you. Bro is just straight up gatekeeping, okay? And then the other guy just said, use ChatGPT. Like no help, bro. It was crazy. And I was like, damn, all right, y'all gonna be like that. Not just like, oh, okay, I thought it logged me out, but I just scrolled up. I feel like maybe my music is why I can't focus. I need a different kind of music. Coding music. Concentration. Alright. I mean, I fuck with it. 2 times the amount of RAM? What are we talking about over here? Swap space? Okay. This is the default, which I think I need to make. I am on Arch right now. I made it. I'm on Arch. I don't have NeoFetch. I would show you. I'm working on a stat monitor right now. That's also a NeoFetch that like pulls like your system information. Um, I can show you real quick. Why is that so cursed? Okay. This is it. So the top is the usage on each core, and then the bottom is the temperature, and then it just shows like the overall at the top. And then I'm working on filling out how to actually like put. I have the data already. I just don't know how to put it on the screen properly. Like I tried putting 2 of them up there, and then it just put them on top of each other. That's why it says build equals rolling, because it's supposed to say pretty name equals Arch Linux, and then it just put them right on top of each other. But that was really fun to figure out. A lot of warnings though, but they're just warnings, you know. You don't gotta worry about them. The official gentoo boot media provides support for logical volume LVM. Warnings should be treated like errors. Ideally, yes. However, all of those were just unused code errors. Relics of the past that I haven't deleted yet because they took me a lot of work at the time. So it's like I don't want to delete this entire function that's now obsolete, you know? Even though like I should. It's just like what if I ever wanted like that like way of doing it or like that data again, you know? I guess it's saved in like my git commits, so I really shouldn't like care. But okay. Throughout the remainder of the handbook, we will discuss and explain 2 cases: UEFI firmware with the GUID partition table, GPT disk, or the MBR. Okay. We're not gonna mix. We're just gonna go with the first one as a simple example layout. The first row of the following table contains exclusive information for either a GPT disk label or blah blah blah. When in doubt, proceed with GPT since AMD 64 machines manufactured. Okay, so I need to do GPT. Yeah, fdisk imparted. I've used those. I don't remember like the syntax for them, but I have used them. I see. I kind of want to set it up like sweaty though, you know, like it's only gonna be 40 gigabytes, but I want to make a lot of partitions, just so that way I can like get like the most out of it, you know, and trial run exactly like how it would be. Like this is a trial run for when I like eventually distro hop. The only thing that I don't like, the only reason I don't want to distro hop is because right now I have like such a good um setup for my Windows VM with the GPU pass through and the CPU pinning and like huge pages, and it's all automatic. Like I just have to boot into my gaming mode. That's the only like downside, is it requires a reboot. But other than that, like it's perfect. And it took me a while to figure out. I'm sure I could speedrun and do it again. I just it's like it took me so long to figure out the drivers, bro. For the graphics card on Windows, and it kept pulling like a code 43, I think is what it was. Which is, hey, I'm in a VM and I don't like it. So you had to like hide it by including the system like information, like the motherboard name and like all like the system stats. Like you have to like include that in the window registry, and then it solves that issue. So like in theory, like I know how to do it now. I'm attached. I don't know. ESP. Oh, not for me. Partitioning the disk with GPT for UEFI. That's what I want, right? Hostile and greedy. I'm so confused. I think this is what I want. Okay. Okay. The following parts explain how to create an example partition layout for a single GPT disk device, which will conform to the UEFI expectation and discoverable partition specification in the fdisk utility, which is part of sysapps util Linux package. Util provides recommended results. Okay. So I would do fdisk/dev/vda and use the P key. And right now it doesn't have any partition. Okay. I kind of want to read through this a little bit, like skim it and then get like the overall idea. So look at the current one, remove or create the new disk label. Create the swap partition. You can use the M key in fdisk for help. Okay. M key for help. Oh, look at that. Creating the swap partition. I don't even what is I know what the purpose of a swap partition is. I never see mine being used. I think mine's a RAM one though, something. I don't really know. Alright. You never use one? That's crazy. I don't use one either, I guess. That is true. All right. Let's just I'm debating whether I want to set up like multiple partitions or whether I just want to set up um the bare basic partitions, you know? Like I want to do the equivalent of like making my Pac-Man have its own partition and the equivalent of like making my home directory its own partition, you know, and then having like at least like 3 different areas where data is stored. That's what I'm saying. Like right now, mine isn't like that. My file system is a mess right now, which is why I'm going to eventually just pull the plug. So let's just start it. Fdisk / dev a until you decide to write that. So it only has the one partition. I don't see a need for different partitions. Just need an ESP partition, EFI partition, FAT32, and a root partition. Okay. So let's see what it says here. Create a new disk label. This particular disk was configured to house 2 Linux file systems, each corresponding partition listed as Linux, as well as swap partition as Linux swap. It created an MBR, it says. It does say that. Where does it say that? Right here. So I think when I do this G command though, it says it removes everything. Alright. G. So let me just recheck the partition. Yeah, it doesn't have any. Alright, creating the EFI system partition ESP. First create a small EFI system partition, which will also be mounted as /EFI. Type N to create a new partition, followed by 1 to select the first partition. When prompted for the first sector, make sure it starts from 2048, which may be needed for the bootloader, and hit enter. When prompted for the last sector, type +1G, create a partition of 1 GB size. Alright, word. We got this. So N partition number is 2048. Last sector +1. Hell yeah. Now I need to tag it. T L. Oh wait, let me just EFI. Hell yeah. All right, now let's create the root partition. Oh, which is actually just going to be really easy. Then just hit enter, right? All right, tag partition 2, 23. Yeah, we're cooking for real. Hell yeah. Fuck a swap. We don't need a swap. Press W. All right. Once we W, we can't go back. I mean, in theory, we could go back, but LSB. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. And now we've prepared the disk. I think. No, I need to make the file systems. I think we're just gonna go with VFAT for the ESP, and then EXT4 for our normal one. I think that's the normal. Oh yeah, it even says that right here. Have the root partition as XFS. We want it as XFS? What the hell is XFS? Interesting. Copy on right. Alright, maybe we do want XFS. Sounds kind of goated. So mkfs dot xfs slash dev slash 2. Hell yeah. And then make file system dot read dash f 30 dev a oh not st 1 Okay. Word. Alright, I do have the mount gentoo, so go ahead and mount slash dev ea2 slash mount gentoo. Word. Okay. Alright, I do need to create this file, I think. ls slash mount and yes, it is empty. Yeah, that's safe to copy and paste. And so now it would just mount slash dev a1 slash mount and fi. We are actually cooking right now. Supported architectures, it is recommended for users targeting a desktop graphical operating system environment to use the stage file with the term desktop in the name. These files include packages such as LLVM core, LLVM, Devling Rustbin, and USC flag tuning, which will greatly improve install time. Okay. Interesting. I think I'm gonna try OpenRC, just because I've only ever used systemd. Even my Linux phone runs systemd. Yo, OpenRC should take a lot less time to build too. Okay, that's kind of goated. Off by more than a few minutes. You think 64-bit only is fine? Even though it was saying like the migration is terrible? Like this scared me. This warning right here, I was like, yep, okay, we're going with multi-lib. and it would allow for great amount of flexibility for customization in the future. What the fuck? What is the UTC time right now, bro? UTC time right now. Tell me this bitch is off by an hour. Oh no, it's goated. It's off by like not anything actually. I think it's perfect. Okay. I need to download a stage file. You don't really need 32-bit stuff nowadays anymore, except for some things like Steam and native games and other proprietary software. That is true. It's a fair point. But I don't know, like just like a couple months ago, or probably a month ago, month and a half ago, I was tinkering with a Garmin fucking GPS, and I had to use Windows to fucking use the software to interact with it, which was fine. I just had to pass it through my VM. My VM's goated, bro. So I need to download the stage file. Do I do this right now? No. Bro, what? Okay, word. That's good. W read. I'm so like what the I like I don't know what to do. Wait, I need to download a stage file. Stage 3? I think so. Copy link. And then I think it said just a W, get it. Yeah. Is it bad that I never verify to check some of my files and it's never done anything. I went back and re-verified them like afterwards just to like see if that was like the issue, and like it never was. Guess I should though. What if Gentoo's website was compromised? Yeah, it would be recommended to check it anyway. Okay. X extract, E preserve permissions, V verbose, F file. That checks out. Alright, let's try it. Oh, buddy. Hey, we did it. A commenting list of all possible variables can be found here. Okay. It's not best practice for basic system administration. That checks out. Okay, word. Alright. I don't like Nano. Nano's alright. Oh, I look, you want to take a smoke break. This is a lot of reading. C++, huh? When is someone, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write, when I make my own Linux distro, it's gonna be made in Rust. Okay? Making everything in Rust from now on. Low-key really fun. Oh my god, no way. Rust flags. Yo, W. Alright. So I guess we need to do this. Alright. Bro, why does it do this? Think it comes with mvim? No, it doesn't. I mean, that's a fair point. That is a good point. But yeah, for new stuff, you know, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right there. 'Cause, like, I like that idea. That like philosophy right However, if it can be like optimized or maybe made quicker or like anything like that. Dude, my system monitor that I made was all in Rust. It's not that hard to read. It's a process. You know, I'm really pissed that my fucking thing can't open Nano, bro. I grew up with C. No, I feel that. Imagine like that just being the programming language your entire life. Like I've grown up and I've already learned. Like I started with Python in high school technically, and then I took a web development boot camp for JavaScript and like Node. Took it upon myself to learn Java enough to do all my algorithms for leak code in Java. And then I've now taken it upon myself to learn Rust, which I've done a couple projects in as well. And that's like, it's so fun, bro. Rust is probably my favorite out of all of them. Just because like I didn't even know what a garbage compiler was, bro. Java is low key terrible. I don't like it. Like I don't even have it installed. I don't think I have it installed. Garbage collector. That's what I meant. I don't know what I said, but garbage collector is what I meant. And like in Node, bro, you don't even need to know what that is. Like it has, like you could go about your entire lifetime coding in Node, bro, and not give a single fuck about garbage collection, and it wouldn't matter because Rust just uses your RAM, and it uses a shit ton of it. It's not performant. Loki, I think I'm gonna go to like a timer website. Timer, timer, countdown. 10 minutes. I make this bigger. All right. I low-key think I'm gonna take a break, use the restroom, grab a snack, and a quick little smoke session. I'll set the timer on my phone too. Alrighty. I'm going to. I need to step outside though. That's the only thing that sucks. Alright. But, anyways, let me full screen this. Start the timer. I'll be back approximately when this goes off. Y'all take care. Yo, what up, guys? Let me just make sure the stream is still looking good. Let's get over here. Stream is healthy. Hell yeah. Alright. Let me just eat my taco real quick. We gonna find a video. For what? Yeah. Dennis Torvald on merge conflicts. Insane. No. 3BSD 15.0. Silent Hill 4 speedrun.
TV, congratulations.
I don't play Silent Hill, but I love speedruns.
Click out, click the link, fill out the info, get yourself a mouse pad. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you very much. Windows ME. Oh, I think I do. Yeah, I've got Windows Millennium on the desk right here. Y'all think I ain't a real one? Let me show you something, motherfucker. You doubting me? Listen, I am legit. All right, that's Windows Millennium. Okay. That is.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Right there. See it? I've got it. All right. You cannot tell me otherwise. I know. I'm not a faker. This is a legit copy of Windows Millennium. It says do not make illegal copies. I didn't.
If a tattoo above the ass is called a stamp tramp, but is a sticker above the ass called a dicker sticker?
I think it is. Thank you, D-Pen. Yeah, I think it is. A dicker sticker. Yeah. That's a good point. All right. Is it time? I think this is it. I think this is going to be it. Is this it? Thank you for all the giveaways. Candy, you're not supposed to hear that. I didn't say that, but I did. I approved of it. All right. All right, here we go. This is it. This is it. This could be it. What's up, Necro Man, sir? This is my first playthrough.
Oh, taco was so good.
Feels like it.
No, the laugh tracks are kind of crazy. There's so many.
All right, let's get serious, okay? God, don't even remind me of web TV. I thought that was going to be the coolest thing ever, and then I went over to a...
All right, word.
Sega Saturn.
We're in a tunnel.
Sega Channel. Oh, I remember. I remember reading about it in the magazines. And the X Band. Who remembers the X Band? Sega Channel. Yeah. It looked awesome.
Eat some almonds.
Is it just you, or do I feel a little delayed? I don't feel delayed. Nobody said anything. Old videos of G4. Yeah. Longing Fat. Thank you for 89 months.
Love you, Enigma.
You love me.
Enigma shit.
Yeah. Is that Olivia Munn licking things? Miss Scarlet? Is that what I'm thinking of? Was that
They're starting off the run
Olivia Munn
2
licks
seconds
everything
behind.
channel? You kissed your mom's ass to get Sega Channel. You liked it. Memories. I would have loved it. Until I saw that they were offering a really jank version of MK3, where like half of the characters were stripped out because of memory constraints. blatant Islamophobia and straight up racism. Yeah, I didn't have G4.
Save me.
I didn't have G4, so we couldn't watch it. So I don't know anything about that. I just know Olivia Munn literally licked everything, and I guess it worked because I'm still talking about it 20 years later.
All right.
What's up, Sheer? Congrats on the gift sub for Memorable. And Wonging Fat, thank you for loving me for 89 months. Thank you. Everything. Damn,
That's really annoying that my fucking shit just can't open. I need to use a different terminal.
No ass eating
I don't think I have a
sub.
different
That's good.
terminal.
Or at least not yet.
No, I do. I have something else that I used. When I've had this issue before. No, I just installed NVim.
So I had a computer that could connect to the internet and a Dreamcast, and I would just have to take the cord out of the computer and put
Low
it
key,
in
that
the
food made me
Dreamcast
even
and
like
let it
more
slow
hungry.
alternate. But yeah, browsing the web on the Dreamcast.
SSHFS. The hell is that? Never even heard of that.
Kill TV. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Raiders. You will never believe I have had the greatest RNG ever. Kill, thank you very much. Thank you. I've met you before. I've met this guy before. Whoa, Henry, the fuck are you doing, dude?
I guess I need to install it.
Yeah, that's what he's trying.
Yeah. I'm outside the VM right now. Or maybe I need to like SSH.
What's up, Shuttershot 6? He is a sexy AF man. I've seen him in person.
FS like that.
I cannot dispute that statement. No ghost in here. Anyone else use their PSP to look at porn? You're disgusting.
Oh, okay. I do need to install it.
You got me beat. 1, 2. Did it smell good, Shutter? Did it stay with you forever?
All right, word.
There's a musk to it. It's real. It's a real shame what that guy has done to that word. Just can't think about it any other way anymore. All right. Anyone know what a PSP did? Well, I didn't. Who the fuck was watching porn on their Wii U? What was that all about? I love when Pornhub wasn't blocked everywhere. They were putting out a thing being like, here's all the game consoles that people use to watch us. And like there was 0.1% used
How the hell does this work?
Look at Pornhub. Damn it. 428. Okay, that's fine. All right, I got to pay attention here. There are a few parts in this game that require my attention, and this is one of them. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Good first half. Country boys make do. Yeah, when you live out in the sticks, you know. Web TV, you know.
Hold up. That /mount. I think I need to make a mount point for it real quick.
Escalator. Hey, I know I'm jinxing it, but my escalators have been good. Boy, yep, here we go.
What is it called?
You used your PS4. Nice, Venus. I'm learning a lot about you lately. Plug in the Wii U real quick. Well, you can't use the internet
Okay.
on it, can you? You use your Jaguar to watch Pornhub? Or did you watch it in your Jaguar, your vehicle? 3DS couldn't load video, so you make do with photos. The hell year is it? Hi, Tatsuya. What year is it? Hurry up and get that porn on the PSP. What's up, Noel? In high school, you and your friend ditched your last 2 classes, go to your house to watch G4. Oh, I remember Arena. Yeah.
Word?
Super buff guy.
I forgot the colon.
Rehearman?
After the 147? No, I have it.
Co-host Kevin Pereira.
It's right here.
I can't pronounce any of these names. Let's avoid the birds. That's something I can pronounce.
Alright, well now if I ls/.
No! I must have gotten screwed by the birds on this PB. I got hit by one, still saved 2 seconds. Now get away
What
from
is
me!
it? chmod? I don't think it's dash. 777
to watch porn, though.
slash.
Get a headache in 2 ways. That's right. PSP DSP is a lifeline to message your mom and friends in high school. You got it.
Bro.
Hey, any port in the storm. What's this about my?
Oh wait, no. I know what I need to do.
Did we get that
I need to do a
fixed up?
change owner,
Nobody said anything about that tonight.
and then I need to do this.
No frame of the drops. Horcus porcus.
Aha. Right?
Horcus porpoise.
Bro, what?
We are not doing a giveaway. I'm sorry. You don't see delay? It might just be your refresh rate.
Oh, you think that's what the issue is? How do I unmount it?
Seems fine.
What if I just do this?
No more giveaways until the next one. Boy, there's a sentence right there. What's that? A giveaway?
All right.
There's no giveaway. It was earlier, Horcus. I've not dropped.
Oh, maybe because I had to use pseudo here.
Fine on your end. I bet it is.
SSHFS unmount.
To a crazy guy. Hi, Valkyrie. Yeah, I bet it's fine on your PS4 too.
Bro, what?
All right. I'm feeling great with this game, but the hospital RNG has been atrocious. I feel like DSP is nothing I could do. Pick up that spade. Pick up that spade. Pick up that. Pick up that. Pick up that spade. God, playing this game without talking during the tournament was so weird. Hi, Commander Pete. Good evening. Oh, who did that? I'll be with you shortly.
Thanks to @Morrigan Lafay for my sub gift. Yan
Fuck.
Kwan Snickers, Yan Kwan Snickers, Yan Kwan Snickers, Yan Kwan Snickers.
I think I just need to do this.
Ryan McBain with a subscription provided by the wonderful Morrigan Lefay. A 41-month resub. Let us stop the timer and applaud. Thank you, Ryan. And Morrigan, thank you. If you can.
And then now I should be able to do
Month
this.
number 2 of a 6-month gift sub from Morrigan. Thank you very much. Kill. What were y'all up to, by the way? I'm sorry I'm a bad host when I'm speed running. I'm just.
Try with -o ID map equals user and or -o allow underscore.
Which I can't even believe. I thought I would get stuffed in the first round. I was very proud of my performance. I beat the eventual winner in 1 round. I beat Ez Andreas in 1 round. You're familiar with speedrunning too. I'm something of a speedrunner myself. I couldn't believe it. Thank you, Amanda.
Word.
I mean, I beat the eventual winner in 1 round. I had him on the ropes. I was up 1-0. But we couldn't bring it home. But that was quite a moral
Okay.
victory. Did the winner get a world record? Close. Very close. I think in the final round, Lance was it? No, Ez Andreas, sorry. Ez Andreas, I think he was 15 seconds off world record. In the final deciding round. I think he finished with like a 45-25. What was Matt's placement? He was second. He got some historically bad luck. Ez Andreas played great, but oh my God, Matt almost died in Forest.
Yeah.
Like I did that one day. It was unbelievable. Like that game's crazy. Remember where I died in Forest 2? Matt almost died in Forest 2 in the same spot. That is the way it goes. I got a PB once. In the match where I beat S. Andreas, I PB'd. And then I PB'd again the other night. This run's strong. This is a very strong run. The hospitals just got to cooperate. Water prison? We need to summon the ass eaters? No, we do not. That's right. Get me the hell out of here if the ass eaters are showing up. I went to the gym today. You don't want any part of that. No, I showered when I got home.
Fuck. I don't know what the command is. I'm trying to see the one that is it LF or something?
I hope you enjoy it. I hope you rub your mouse all over it. I hope you rub the shit
The one that tells you the permissions and like the owners.
Got really awkwardly quiet after I said that. Dude, I feel really good with this game. It's just got to cooperate. The fingers are in the right spots. I know, Exodus. It is shocking. Dude, gold
I'm also low-key
split?
really hungry
Are you
now.
serious? We are rocking. Telling
Yes,
you.
my user does.
Just
For
gotta
some
get
reason,
started.
this one doesn't.
If you are willing to put the time into this game to grind it,
Stat.
you will get better. One truth was everyone. Yeah, I got good one truths, but like near the end,
Holy
everybody
shit.
was getting screwed by the one truth. This community is too obsessed with cake.
Yeah, it's owned by
I'm not a fan
Root,
of their
not
music.
user.
I know people hate me now. Majin Justin, hello, thank you.
So
I'll
how
miss
the
you.
hell do I make this owned by
Alok was not
user?
with me on the first two. Two straight hospitals with R11. That ain't it. Tristy, have a very good night. Thank you very much for gracing us with your presence. Sleep well. If you're sleeping. What if they want to rub that pad all over a mouse? Hey, I can't stop you. Thank you, Miss Scarlet. Thank you. Tereos, thank you. Yes. It's a beautiful representation.
Let's go!
I think this enemy's about to scare me.
Alright, now...
Ah! Alright, let's see if I don't fuck this up again. Sir EJ, we are. Your BF love eating your... Oh, I bet he licks that
W.
icing completely off. Alright, here we go! Don't panic. I'm gonna fuck up.
Slash mount... VMs...
Okay, I did not.
Mount...
Reverse psychology.
VM... Oh wait, what is it in? Mount... Gentoo... Being ported... Let's go!
5 out of 6. Hello,
Alright, did I even
Dracula.
need to
I'm
change
good.
anything
Thank
from
you.
here?
I hope you are too. Wednesday. Oh, the animal. I was thinking about the cosplayer. Y'all seen the cosplayer that does the parkour who dresses up as Wednesday Addams? Lorena something. Ryan, thank you again very much. Look at that beautiful emote display.
Alright, I don't even think I need to
He
change
says I
anything
like
in
him
there.
so much. He knows what I like, and I have no shame in expressing it. 1, 2. What do I mean by 5 out of 6? The wheel skips. I got 5 out of 6. Okay, this solid run. Lorena Abreu, yes. I love how she throws in like
Alright.
really quick twerks in some of those videos. But she is not going to have any knees when she gets older. She's tiny enough, though, it may not bother her. Is it 2026 yet? No.
Where's my... Alright. Need the process. Get to copy over all the DNS stuff. Fuck, I'm also really hungry now that I want to make food. 7:15. I'll tell you what, I think I'm at a point where I can shut down the VM and restart it, and I think the worst comes to worst, all I'd have to do is remount this. I've already done the partitioning. I don't think I'm gonna lose anything. I'm gonna make some fucking food. Let's keep that open. Alright. Y'all take care though. Have a good night. See you later. I'll probably be live tomorrow, finishing up this VM. Anyways, take care.